Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this invitation to participate in the conference designed to address the important topic of the post-pandemic recovery and the role of smart tourism. Of course, I would have liked to meet with you in person today on the island of Mljet. It will be for another time. Today, I send this message of support and encouragement via video. I congratulate you on your efforts and innovative work for our islands and rural areas. My portfolio covers democracy and demography, which address key issues affecting people's lives. Islands and more remote areas are facing the most profound effects of the demographic transition we are experiencing. Rural areas are home to almost one-third of the Union's population. That is, 137 million people, covering 80% of the Union's territory. Islands and rural areas play a key role in achieving our sustainability goals. We are committed to addressing the challenges and opportunities of islands and rural areas, including through helping the innovative businesses driving them forward. Stronger, connected, resilient, prosperous. These are the four pillars underpinning the long-term vision for rural areas, which we published on 30th of June this year. A vision is only as successful as its implementation. From the very beginning, our ambition for this vision was to go beyond any individual policy area by bringing together all relevant policies for the benefit of rural areas. This vision is innovative. I know innovation underpins this conference and the energy and tourism business models many of you present today. New business models and approaches such as digital nomads are a real opportunity for rural areas in the wake of the post-COVID-19 era. The Vision's action plan proposes tangible flagships to sustain remote working and services. In addition, a flagship action on entrepreneurship and social economy in rural areas will enable businesses to move to rural areas, including to our islands. It will also help businesses to adapt to the changing economic environment with innovative business practices. To revitalize rural areas, this flagship promotes best practice and knowledge sharing and cooperation across the single market. The aim is to enable industry entrepreneurs, SMEs, and social economy organizations to return to transform and thrive in rural areas. We look at developing SMEs in rural areas by favoring clustering, networking, and cooperation through the Single Market Programme, COSME, and the European Enterprise Network. The European Action Plan for the Social Economy is another action promoting social economy business models in rural areas. Some of the projects and approaches presented here today can be supported through these European programs. In today's world, digital connectivity is as vital an infrastructure as water provision. It is difficult to follow training, get an education, or work without it. This is true in the area of energy, health, and tourism. As you know, I also work on demography. Demographic change, in particular aging, can be the spark for creating new developments. We must grasp the economic opportunities and innovative character of the silver economy. I think about innovative technologies, products, and services, including in the health and tourism sectors, that the silver economy is capable of generating. The silver economy is expected to grow by about 5% a year to 5.7 trillion euros in 2025. I invite you to reflect on how our islands can benefit from this demographic trend. Next year, as part of our ongoing work on implementing the long-term vision for rural areas, we publish a toolkit on the combination of European funds for the revitalization of rural areas. This toolkit will provide operational and practical solutions to rural stakeholders so everyone can make full use of the opportunities offered by post-2020 EU funds. The topics you discuss here, ranging from health tourism to digital nomads to luxury tourism, can all contribute to making our islands and rural areas more dynamic and attractive, both as places to live and work. In addition to this, the Commission published on 12 May a user-friendly online guide on EU funding for tourism to help tourism stakeholders find relevant EU funds across the 15 different funding programs which can support tourism. Finally, I cannot speak to you without mentioning the Conference on the Future of Europe. The EU institutions want to engage with all citizens on the topics that are important for them and their future. This includes our islands and their well-being. I regularly say that we must reach everyone from the mountains to the islands. So please make your voice is heard in this innovative exercise in deliberative democracy that brings citizens into the heart of policy making in the European Union. So I wish all the participants here on Mljet in Saplunara today a very fruitful and smart conference. Thank you.